And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. 1996, the year that the Chicago Bulls put up what to me is the greatest NBA season that has ever taken place, with the 72-10 season followed by a championship. LeBron James fanboys, this is what makes it the greatest season, is not only the 72-10, but they followed it up with a championship. So unlike the Warriors, who didn't win a championship, which means that they didn't have the greatest season because they didn't win the championship, this is what Chicago did in 1996. And during that year, it was a game where they were playing the Indiana Pacers, and on this particular game, the Chicago Bulls were actually trying to get the best home season record ever, which was held by the Boston Celtics. And they were playing against the Indiana Pacers. They were down by 8 points with 1:50 left to go on the clock. Eddie Johnson on the Indiana Pacers said, it's over, Mike. You might as well go ahead and sit down. And in the next minute and 50 seconds, Michael Jordan proceeded to bring the Chicago Bulls back and tie the game. And last play of the game, Eddie Johnson was taking a jump shot on which MJ was called for a foul. But if you go back and look at that play, to me, that wasn't a foul. Eddie Johnson was bailed out. But anyway, during the timeout, Eddie Johnson was asked, did he say something to MJ? And he said, yeah, I told him he needed to go sit down. And Coach Larry Brown looked over at him and was like, why would you do that? Now, I told that story because there are many stories like this about Michael Jordan, of basically people chastising teammates or players who talk trash to Michael Jordan, because it is known around the league that you don't do that. You don't wake up the beast. You don't wake up the guy who's already the best player, the greatest player you've ever seen, and make him take his game to a whole nother level. There's multiple stories of players being chastised for talking trash to Michael Jordan. Another one I can think of off the top of my head is the Kevin Garnett, Isaiah Ryder story. And I'm sure all of you have seen this story on the net. I'm sure you've seen Kevin Garnett say it, where he was trash talking Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan came all the way back in the game, and Isaiah Ryder was upset with Kevin Garnett because he was like, first of all, I'm the one who got to guard MJ. You talking trash, I'm the one who got to deal with it. But again, plenty of stories like that. And the reason I say that is because I had a funny thought. For those of you who follow my channel, you probably know that just yesterday I did a video about Steve Kerr saying how Michael Jordan would dominate the social media era because it would be endless fuel to his fire. It would be endless, of people talking trash to Michael Jordan that would give him extra motivation to go out and destroy these teams and players. And I agree with that. Matter of fact, it's something that I've said early in my YouTube career. Is that, I believe Michael Jordan in the social media era, for a guy who takes everything personally, like, it would be the perfect storm for someone like Michael Jordan. But I had this thought that I thought was hilarious. I said, you know what? If Michael Jordan played in this era, teams would have to chastise their fans. They would have to put out PSAs to their fans saying, hey, hey guys, please stop antagonizing Michael Jordan on social media. Please stop doing that. I mean, can you imagine, like, teams having to literally tell their fans to please stop antagonizing Michael Jordan on social media? This is what would eventually happen because, again, we all know that Michael Jordan was someone who he lived for these to. He lived for the moments to show you that you are no match for him. And so if fans were trash talking him on a daily basis, on a game-to-game basis, and he is literally taking everything personal to go out and destroy your favorite player, your favorite team, it would literally be a wrap for all of you fanboys' favorite players. I don't care who your favorite player is. It could be KD, it could be LeBron, it could be Giannis, it could be Luka. Whoever your favorite player was, it would be a wrap. Like they would literally have to send out a PSA to say, "Hey fans, please stop antagonizing this guy. Please just stay off of his social media and don't say anything to the guy because, or else we're not gonna have a chance here." But anyway, this is a short video. I just had that thought and wanted to share it with you guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think would be the ramifications of a player like Michael Jordan living in this social media era where everybody has a voice, where everybody has something to say, and where a guy who takes everything personally would have endless fuel to fuel him from game to game? A guy who is the ultimate competitor. And this is the other thing. You know, it always goes back to the deer, the duck, and him not being a competitor. You know, because LeBron James has come out several times just basically expressing his displeasure, his disdain for the fact that players are criticized so much within the media, that players get compared so much in the media. Again, the whole Mind the Game podcast was supposedly because LeBron James and JJ Redick was tired of this and they wanted to do something just talking about basketball, which turned out to be a lie. They wanted to do something to promote their own narratives. But for a guy like LeBron James, who's expressed the fact that, you know, he doesn't like everybody having a voice, basically. You know, to me, that's just another, what it really is LeBron James is not a competitor like that. Because if he was a competitor, if he was someone who felt like he had to prove on a nightly basis that he's the best and not just wanting to be seen as the best, not just wanting to have the praise that Michael Jordan used to get, but actually prove that he's the best, then LeBron James he would use these kind of things, because all the greatest competitors did. We know Kobe did. We know Larry Bird was competitive like that. We know Magic Johnson was competitive like that. You know, there's countless players, but the greats, the true competitors would not be bothered by so many people expressing themselves because they would just use it to shut everybody up. But the problem is so many times LeBron James has proven that he can't shut everybody up. Remember this, fanboys? Keep that same energy when he put together that ridiculous team with Russell Westbrook and AD and Carmelo and Dwight Howard and Rondo. And everybody knew it was a bad idea, but your king. And LeBron James was like, keep that same energy. And then, of course, he had nothing to say. Russell Westbrook became the scapegoat for the season, and he had nothing to say. Because every time LeBron James runs his mouth on social media, he doesn't come through. Again, because LeBron James has no pride in what he does. He doesn't take pride in actually being a great basketball player. His only mission is the clout. His only mission is the fame. His only mission is the praise. But anyway, like I said, we gonna hold up here, but I just wanted to share that. Like I said, I just think it's hilarious that I was like, if MJ played in today's social media era, teams would probably have to like put a PSA out to their fans to stop antagonizing this guy. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. How do you think MJ would handle the social media era? Do you think he would thrive in the social media era? Or do you think it would be difficult for the greatest competitor ever to thrive in the social media era? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.